Well, yes, indeed, as you heard, the process failed. Well, we've got Mr. He's the CPS to INEC chairman, Rotimi Oyekome. He joins us on the line. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. Well, about this process, already we have people saying, wait a minute, does that mean INEC wasted the people's time on this exercise that failed? Mr. Oyekome, can you hear me? All right, let me come here. Mr. Sobo, also here with us, the legal practitioner. Well, having seen this, two schools of thought. First, those who said it was going to succeed, and then they were surprised. And others who always knew that it was going to fail. What was your reaction when you heard it?
First of all, good morning, and it's nice to be here again.
Thank you.
Now, why should we be surprised? We went through a process, a democratic process of recall, and the recall failed. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, but it's not that simple, because if you look at the drama, or the hue and cry about it, people going to court, and like saying, well, announce the date. There was so much verve that they put into all of this, and you thought it was a done deal. And look at that, 5%.
How could anybody sit down when this process began and concluded that it was a done deal? Look at the whole process of recall mirrors that of a campaign for election. So you had the petition. Between the time of the petition and the verification exercise, the senator or whoever is being recalled will have the chance to start campaigning again and try to convince people that, look, it's unnecessary. It's not necessary for you to recall me. And I think Senator Melaye was, I think he was a little bit clever in that process by first going to court. When he went to court, he raised what? Awareness of this recall, especially to his constituents. And they saw that as being disruptive to what they wanted. So they had a choice at the end of the day. Although they signed a petition, the verification exercise should give people a second chance, perhaps to rethink their decision ab initio. And so that's what I see. I don't see it as, I'm not surprised, because the process is actually tortured from the beginning. So when this started, I had no hope that the senator would be recalled, because I knew, I was thinking of what will happen at the end of the day. As a Saturday, people are going to come and do a verification exercise to achieve what? Just to kick him out of office 1 year to the end of his term?
Let me get to Mr. Oyekome, the CPS to chairman of INEC. Hopefully we'll have him cleared now. Mr. Oyekome, thank you for joining us this morning. But what would you say to people who think, for instance, INEC would have known that this process was going to end up this way, but decided to proceed all the same to fulfill all righteousness? Are you there, Mr. Oyekome? All right, that's not happening yet. We'll sort that out, and perhaps when we return. But if you look at the process, legal process, because several people, including some reps of INEC, even lawmakers, have said, look, it's an arduous process. It's very tough when you do start. So that raised a lot of people's hopes, and some of them said, yes, we will go through. But do you think that, what kind of questions does this raise for you in terms of the process of recall? Perhaps legally speaking.
First, I think it's a good thing that we put that recall process to test. It's part of democracy.
Which is what we did.
Yes, at least we tried it. I mean, some people actually went out to sign the petition. We have tested it now. We know how odious, how difficult it is. If there are corrections to be made in that process, we should look for that. But INEC has not wasted its time. Right. There was no way it could have known that this will be the result, that the verification exercise will fail.
We'll pick it up from there when we'll come back in a moment. Don't go away. Again, we look to the law and the lawyers. He says, look, if it's not amended,
well, I mean,
that's how it's going to be.
I think it's right. I mean, if the INEC has to operate within the law.
But who's going to bring up?
done.
Who will bring up those suggestions or bills or proposals for it to be amended for us to have a better process?
He said they did. That they have some proposals in front of the National Assembly, which is yet to be acted upon, and as soon as that is done, then they will operate within the new amendment. So I don't see any fault of INEC in this.
No, we're looking at the process.
They went and they did the process. They must verify the signature.
We get that.